What I love about boundaries is that they keep things clear. If you value clarity, then you'll love creating clear boundaries in your life. These clean and clear boundaries remove confusion, which is experienced in the gray zone. That is a result of not having boundaries. So the boundaries dissolve that gray zone. That gray zone is where confusion lies. That gray zone is where interpretation lives. When you create boundaries in your relationships, it leaves no room for interpretation. You're not interpreting anything, and they're not interpreting anything, because you've been very clear about the boundaries. Those boundaries are like putting a line in the sand, and it makes it very easy for you to see where you are, to see where the other is. It makes it very clear. That being said, boundaries also require you to meet yourself more fully. A lot of the conditioning that you may be avoiding, that you may haven't seen, is brought to light. It's the awareness. It's the clarity that these boundaries are set. You set those boundaries. You set these boundaries from the clarity. They're made of that clarity. That's why they feel so clean and clear. So when you set your boundary, when you hold your boundary, you get to experience that clarity in your life. It keeps things clean. The messiness is a result of the confusion, the gray zone. And that gray zone, hello, that gray zone is, it only exists when you haven't set boundaries. So it becomes a sign when things are messy, when things are confusing, when things aren't clear. It's very telling. It's a sign that boundaries need to be set. They need to be held firmly. And it's not always easy to set these boundaries, because you are essentially confronting, facing, bringing light to the parts of you that are hiding. They're hiding in that gray zone. But the boundary makes things black and white. It makes it very clear. One can't hide when you have created these boundaries. It reveals that which was once hidden. And this clarity is embodied. And the boundaries are just simply a natural expression of that clarity. So, if you want to live in that clarity, as that clarity, if you want to clean up your life, if it feels messy, if you want to bring light to those hidden aspects of yourself, and you're ready to set boundaries that reflect your sovereignty, then I invite you to join me in truth.